Good morning, how are we? Back to another video to tell you what happened since last time. Remember this beast that I have acquired the other month I should say, a few months back. That would be probably. Well, this is a proof of a nice little cut. And as you remember, it was all cooked and all over the place. But that cuts like a charm. That bit is 100 mil this way and 50 mil thick. So that is really satisfying how that works. That blade I didn't know how good it was going to be, so I got another one, and it's eBay blade. We'll see how that one will work out. Anyway, today's video is not about this machine, even though I'm very pleased with it, and it works like a bloody charm. I can tell you that much. Today's video is about making one of those buggers, tool holders. This is the one that somebody have probably made, or maybe it's original. I'm not 100% positive, but I am duplicating that sucker, and I'm going to do it exactly the same. Now, I didn't mean to film this because I didn't know will I make it, but I didn't want to film another failure, you know what I'm saying? So this is the beginning of it, and I believe this is the hardest bit. This is the hardest bit. So one of the first things I ever did when I bought this lathe was this part. So this is a part of the Dixon tool holder, or tool post should I call it. So what happened with this one, as you can see here, this bit was missing. So what I did, I just welded that bit on, and the bit that I made was made from the other bit, which I have been having laying around again. This is original, which was in the Dixon tool post. So I have tried this one in, and it goes in. It doesn't go in easy enough for my liking. So what I'm thinking, I'm having issues measuring this equal cut on each side, equal cut on this side, and equal cut on this side. And I don't want to take a part out of the wires, even though it's probably just one more pass. It goes in, but it's a little bit like a bit of a tight fit. Now here we go. Now it's in. So now, actually I should have put it like it goes, like this. It goes like this. So yeah, that's not bad. But I will give him a little bit more of the wiggling room, in order that I don't have issues with that. So this little bit used to be part of the jack. That's that. This used to be the trolley jack, not trolley jack, like a car jack, like a truck jack. And it was cooked, and at the time I didn't know how to fix it, so I just pulled the shit apart. It wasn't 100% done. I pulled it apart. So out of this other part, I'll make another one if this one goes well. So yeah, the other thing which I was going to tell you is this. See how this bit has holes on the side. So these two holes. Now these two holes are going to be. I'll show you something. When you take that one, you see what I'm talking about? Those holes will go out. So that is basically me. I have urge to use old stuff which otherwise would end up in a steel bin or in a scrap. I tend to make it out of it, anything out of it. And that bit was sitting probably 2 years in my scrap pile until yesterday. And I didn't mean to film all this, but then I thought, oh, why not? Why not? This is not a bad subject. Why not make a video about it? What I'll do, I'll put this one into the vise, and I'll show you how this beautiful machine does the magic. Bear with me. I just need to sort out your steering, which is this one. Sorry about this. There's a bit of a kerfuffle here. Right. Okay. So I will put you guys on the stand, because what I need to do, I need to make this a little bit bigger so you can see what's going on. Bear with me. Bear with me just a bloody second. Let me plug this machine. I put this box here because it splashes a little bit, but I don't want that to splash around. And all I need is a tape. Right, so this is gonna be another one. So we'll make this one a little bit thicker than the other one. And one thing I haven't checked this for squareness. Let me check that quickly. Of course, my square is somewhere in the deep suburbia. We'll grab this one until we find something else. Alright, let's see. Ah, that is discrepancy. Okay, we'll fix you. Don't worry about that. Well, that's it. So what I haven't done last time, this bolt is holding the table on this side, and I haven't put that on, and I haven't tied it down. And yesterday when I was working on that other part, it seems to me that it was a little bit out of the square, and I thought, how that is possible? So what we're going to do now, we'll tie this up once I find the spinner, which is this one. Okay, tie it up, and it should cut nice and square. At least I hope so. If it doesn't, it wouldn't matter much because I can always work that out. How are we looking? It's not 100%. Still missing 1 degree or 2. Let me have a bit of a looky. Yeah, that's the one I want. That's the one I want. So reason for that, reason for not 100% correct 90 degrees. This was seized, and I have opened it up, and I accidentally made a bigger bit of an opening. So it has a bit of a slope around this, and that's why it's not holding. That's it. That's good enough for the bush. Right here. Okay. So this one is 35 mil, but we'll make the next one 40 because I have some 40s over there. It does not look like this is going to be easy as I thought it will be. The reason for that is that maybe I should put it this way. What do you reckon? I reckon that's the go. I reckon that's the go. Yep, we'll do it this way. Hopefully. Right. This way. I believe this should be okay. Or should it? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What do we have? We'll make exactly the same, doesn't matter. Alright. Okay, that goes there, that goes there. Alright, action! Cuts nice, and last time I cut different way. We'll see. Will this come up nice and what you call nice and straight? That's what I want to say. Not bad. I don't know. Is it better if I push it a bit or not? I reckon it's better to leave it to doing its own due course. I believe that's how it should be anyway. Anyway, not going to bore you with that. That is something that will take another few more minutes before it's done. I'll get back to you once it's cut. As a finished product, I haven't measured, but it seems to me that it'll be all right. It looks to me, by naked eye, it looks all right. Okay, so that is going to be another tool-hole poster, whatever it's called. I don't know what is the name of it. Anyway, guys, you have seen how that works. Now it is the time to put ourselves here. So what we'll do, we'll go and make a little bit bigger passage that way. Just a few persons. The other day I went to see DRO for this machine, and $650 was a bit too much for me at the time. Not too much, not that I don't have that. I do, but I just didn't want to spend that much. Or maybe if I turn the power on. Maybe. Like so, and then like so, and like so, and then well, you should go this way, not that way, the other way. That way, alright. So, that's too fast. That's too fast too. Alright. This is nothing, this is taking nothing, this is just cleaning. I might go for 20 microns or something. Okay. Well, let's push that 20 microns. That's it. Lock that up. Maybe other side. All right. That is looking good. That is looking good. Now what we're going to do, we'll just try to see how that goes through the hole. Okay, so that's that. Let's see. Let's blow that a little bit better. Oh, oh! Look at that. I'm not going to touch that any more. Now, ladies and gentlemen, since I'm not machinist, since I don't know what I'm doing, I wasn't quite sure that I will be able to make this, okay? That is the reason why I haven't, what's it called, blah blah blah. Wanted to make a video out of this thing. See, that goes in perfect, and that is original, okay? It hasn't got any play here. Now, let me show you what is next step. Let me see what you can see. What you can see that. So I need to be within that area. All right. We need to make these grooves now. We have that. We need to make these grooves now. In order to make those grooves, I have a bit of a homemade V-block, right? And what I'm planning to stick that sucker in like that. Can you see that? Like that, and make this groove. Okay. So basically, that will sit inside the jaw like that, okay, and then you run your bloody how you call it, bit through here. Now before we do that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to blow this out and do a bit of a marking on the table. So let's move to the table. I'm not going to bore you with all this, so I'll get back to you once I prepare myself with that. In order that I don't cut myself, I need to deburr this cutout. Yeah, that looks alright. That is, in my book, good as gold for what it's going to do. Okay, deburring tool. I'll grab this one. That was not that hard. Now I don't know what type of material this is, and I tell you what, I couldn't care less. Whatever it is, it's going to be okay, because once I get to the stage where I'm really good with these things, I'm not going to spend, as everyone knows, whoever wants to follow up machining, this is a very expensive sport. Every little thing costs enormous sums of money. So I just don't want to spend big bucks for nothing. That's good, that's good, that's good. This, a little bit. Yep. That is a good. So, this sucker is a little bit bigger than the other one. But we'll just follow contours and do whatever needs to be done in order to have that properly marked. There we go. Okay. I did not get myself blue yet, and yesterday I was in a shop where I could find the bloody blue, but I didn't get it. So we'll use good old marker. The question is, where is the marker? We'll take this one. We'll take this one until we find the proper one. Okay. So we need this line. This is the most important line. and the rest of it. And we also need this line. Okay. Let me hold that together so it doesn't run away from me. Can you see, guys, what I'm doing? I guess you can. Like I said, this one is slightly bigger than this one. I'm just trying to find the equal. I don't want to measure it. I'll just do it by eye. Even though I have a crooked eye, so if it's a little bit crooked, who cares? It's going to be good enough for the bush. Right, so let's see. That's that, and that is that. That is good. That is good. Now, again, we need a thread. Maybe I'll make this one a little bit bigger. Okay, and this one should be alright. Okay. Is this long enough? Yeah. Yep. That is long enough. Alright. So this is delicate because what I'm going to do, I am going to work off those lines. I'm not gonna go into any extent and trying to make this. Can you see something? Yes, I guess you can. What about now? Well, that's better. I'm not gonna go to the extent and try to make this 100%. This is a test. If I make it, fine. If I fail it, fine. No one will cry. Time will be spent. Time is not ours anyway. We are not masters of the time. We pretend that we are, but we're not. Anyone with a good vision would be able to see that line. I can anyway. So, yeah, maybe if I bring it closer to you, then you could see it too. See that? That's what we want, because that's the main line. And depth, I'll just work the depth out once I figure out everything else. But that looks like a good material, because it's hard to make a mark on it. That's us, mate. Here we go, guys. Two nice crispy lines, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and set that into the bloody mill, and then I'll get back to you. I started cutting that. It's all set up, so all I need to do now is just go to the depth, proper depth, and then do the finishing pass, because this is roughing. All right, let's see how that works. If we go this way, will it be any easier? I go one and a bit mil cut, depth of cut. I don't know. It seems to me that it was size. Let's see how much more we need to go. Let's see. It's So what I like to do, I like to go this way, sorry. I like to go measuring this way. And then, oops, maybe I should put that like that so you can see something. So that looks to me like 13 mil. Wouldn't you say so? 14 actually, when I look a little bit better. Okay, 14 mil. Let's see what we have here. We have here 10 mil. 10 and a half. 10 and a half. So, that is on the 0 now. So if we go another 3, and then 1 more mil finishing cut, eh? That should be alright. Wouldn't you think so? I would say so. Right, let's do that. So, that's 125. And, action. Right. Nice. Very nice. How are we looking? How are we looking? What are we cooking? Yeah, that's 11 and a half. Almost. Now, let's try and from this end. Like that. Alright. Okay. So I presume that looks like a 13 mil. I'll check that one more time. Maybe we check together. Okay. Oops. Like that. Maybe we check together. How are we looking? How are we looking? Well, I don't know about you guys, but in my body books that's almost 30 mil. So, in order to clean this up so that looks nicely, I am going to change the bit and put the finishing bit in. Let me do that. I'm not going to keep you hanging around while I'm changing that. Okay? I'll get back once it gets ready for the new bit. Oh, I forgot to film the mishap. I snapped the what's the name? End mill. End mill is a word. Nevertheless, with that broken end mill, I have finished this half, and that's how that looks like. Now, if you look at this little dent and you think, what the F is that? Well, I'll tell you what it is. It is a rest of the hole which is behind, but that's not gonna affect anything. So now I'll set and do the other side, and then clean it up and see how we go. See how we travel. Is that any good or not? We'll see. We'll see. This is the first time in my life that I'm doing stuff like that. So how that's going to look like, we don't know until we put that onto the lathe. We'll see then how lucky or unlucky we are. Hang tight, guys. I'll set this back into the mill. Here we go, folks, the other side. This was a little bit critical because I wanted to do that line properly. Focus. Focus, focus, mister. Focus. What's going on? I think you can see that I have smashed that line properly. I also changed the end mill. Hopefully this one will last. Breakage of that other one was my fault because I pushed too hard, that's all. So, let's get into it. I'll lock the thing this way. This is good. And we'll just go 0.6 at a time. 0.6 of the mill at a time. And hope that the thing will last. If I go too fast, I know it's not going to last. But never mind. Okay. So what we're going to do with this one, if this end mill lasts to the end, we'll just go until the bottom clears all the way. Once the bottom clears all the way, that means that's a 12 mil, and then we're going to go one more mil, and that should be all right. My problem with these things is patience. It looks like I thought that I do have a patience, and I do for some things, but it looks like for these things I don't. I push too hard, or maybe some of those end mills are that blunt that they simply snap once you go with them. I don't know. Anything is possible. Nevertheless, plenty of them around, so I'm not gonna try. If this comes up good, that'll give me courage to do even more complicated things. And maybe one day I might say to myself that I'm a good hobby machinist. I can't say that at the moment. Oops, something has happened. I don't know what. Never mind. Ah, that's old chips. There are the old chips, yeah. I shouldn't be cutting this way. It should be only, I don't know, it should be only going that way. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Steady, steady. Alright guys, I'm not going to bother you with this. Once I come to the end of it, I'll show you the final result. Final cut, guys. Nice and steady. I don't want to snap this one until I'm done with it. All I need to do now is just to do the edge on the front, and that's about it for this operation. And then we're going to go for the last operation, and that is slotting for the thing to hold the tool. Okay, right. So this is it. I'll just do the final measuring just while I have a machine set up like this. Let's have a look. What do we have here? Let's have a look. So I see the original measurements was 13 mil. This is a 12 mil bit. So we do have a bit of a burr on it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. That's if I could see something. What do we have here? Bang on. Bang on. I would love to have a VRO, but I don't. So I hope Can you see that? Hopefully you can. But that's back on 13 mil from there to there, right? So all we need to do, we need to eliminate this thing, right? And that's not crucial, so I'll just pass that any way I can. And unlock the table, and push it a little bit this way, probably that much, and then go forward, and then go upsy daisy a touch. That's better. Okay. I think we have a touchdown. Do we? Oh yes, we do. Maybe if I turn the camera so you can see what's going on. Right. How are we looking there? Let me zoom that out a touch. Yeah, the bear is gone, but still needs to go a little bit more. We'll do half a mil at a time. Looking good. Looking bloody good. Now after this one, guys, I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna... Yeah, that looks alright, eh? Is it same like the other? Let me have a little bit of better look. I have to move this so I can stick my head in it. Okay. Now it could go a little bit more, tiny little bit more. I'll just go another what? Another pass, eh? Right, okay, let's do another pass. Point 3 of the mil. 0.3 of the mil. Let's see what we have. I want to have a roughly same as what it is on the other side. It still needs to go a little bit more. So I'll go another 0.3 of the mil. And I think it should be alright. Let's go 0.4. That's a 0.4 of the mil. Yeah, that looks like it should be alright, eh? We have a quick sneak peek. Yep, by my crooked eyes, that's fine. Okay, so I'm not going to turn anything off. Oops. Apart from machine, so you can witness with me. Will this sucker go into the thing? Maybe this one is a little bit bigger than this one, but I'm not going to whinge about that. That is fine. All right. So that needs to be deburred. Come with me. And fly. You know that song, right? Okay. Can you see anything? Yeah, not really. This doesn't want to go. It's a little bit too much for the deburring thing. Okay, that's alright. This thing is calling for file. File, where are you? Hey, file. See, this is what pisses me off. I can't seem to find the file, and I'm sure that is sitting somewhere on the table. Let me try one more time with that. There we go. There we go. All that needs to be deburred properly. But all I want to do now, I want to chuck that in and see if that is going to hold. So we are the witnesses. What's going on? Have we learned something or not? In all those times since I bought all those machines, maybe this won't go on. Okay. So this is the one I was telling you about, the one I have made. No, it's not going. It's not going. Let's see this one. This is the one which is original. Okay. So, where is mistake? Mistake is this is where mistake is. This should be 42, and at the moment it's 41, I think. Let's see. not 41, 30, 32. So on this one is 30, 31, 39, 31, 39. And what it is on the original one is 31.93. 31.93 is original. And this sucker is 31.32, 31.31. So 0.5 of the mil. Okay, let me fix that and I'll come back to you. I'll just make that 0.2 of the mil bigger on each side. And then deburr it and we'll try it then. Okay. That side is done. This side now. I'll put you on the stand, okay? I have found the other mistake, and that is one of those two sides is too tight. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll deepen up. I'll leave them, but I'll deepen up these two sides for let's say 1 mil or something like that, and it should be fine. I'm not going to bore you with that, but that's the next step. So it is a bit of a fuck up, should I say? But considering that this is the first time in my life, I'm very, very happy. Once that goes in, that will just squash the shit out of it. It will be fine. And then I'll cut this slot. Alright guys, bear with me please. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll present you the fitting thing. Still didn't learn what is the name of it. Tool holder, I suppose. It is. Tool post, tool holder. There was several things that I made a mistake. This thing here, supposed to be 4.78 and I made 5.78. And let me put you on the stand so I can do the both hands. There you go. Okay, so that thing is absolutely lovely. Look at that, bang. Obviously it goes down, but it goes up, and it did not want to go. So all is left for me to do is to cut this hole, and then make a 1, 2, 3, 4 holes, and the one for the height. I'm very, very pleased how that works. And since no one doesn't want to say how good am I, I'm going to say it myself. It surprised me that I was able to pull something like that up. And then I got to the fancy bit of doing the edges. You can see all the edges are done. So now next thing is this thing. I'll dig that out. Once I'm done with that, I'll drill the holes, and I need to make a bolts because I don't have bolts for this thing. So yeah, guys, till then, just hang tight. There we go. We're cutting the slot nice and easy. I don't want to rush because I don't have any more of those roughing mills. I think I do have one more, but still, this one is pretty good, so I don't want to waste the sucker. So I'm not going to bore you with that. I'll let you see what happens once I come to near the end of it. I'm taking 1.5 mil deep cut at a time, and I'm just going slowly. And every time I go, I just put a bit of that CRT CDT cutting oil. I bought that the other day just to see how that works. $20 is much cheaper than a bloody bit when it breaks. All right, guys. We are going for the final pass. So this bit I welded holes and target out a few of those 10 mils. They must be blunt. And the sad thing is, I have an ability to sharpen the suckers. The thing is covered over there. But that will be the next thing that I'm going to learn how to do. Let me just pass this other side and we are done with this one. Voila folks, I gave him a bit of a polish. Just so it looks a little bit nicer. I didn't buy the back of it because that is the burnout from welding. The welding business here. Now, all that's left is to drill holes and to make tap the holes, and then I have to make bolts. These are the bolts from the other one. So what I'll do, I'll just make them out of the ordinary bolts, make a square head like this, go from there. So that's the next step, guys. I'm not going to bother you with the marking of it and drilling of it. Once it's done, I'll get back to you. Put you guys on. We are drilling and tapping. We already did 2 of them. Another 2. Actually another 3. Oops, that was a little bit heavy. That was a little bit heavy, not big time, just a little bit. 8.5 mil drill bit for 10 mil, 10 by 1.5. Thus, this one is not heavy, a little bit, Okay, I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm too lazy to change. There we go. Oh, check. Low gear. Okay. 3 down, 2 to go. This one is not warm at all. Okay. The last one in this row is this one here. Okay. A little bit more. Now that looks like touch forward. That looks alright. That looks alright to me. Okay, I'll speed that one up a bit. Oh, easy. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Shit myself almost. That's that one. Okay. Beautiful. Not heavy this time, I don't know what's going on. Doesn't matter, heavy or not heavy. As long as it works properly, we should be fine. Okay. Right. That's that business. Okay. One more last hole. And it's roughly there somewhere. And then we have to bring the table over somewhere there. And then we have to chuck this sucker in again. Okay. And we have to put into the fast gear. Alright, whoopsie. Almost smashed this shit. That is there. And then just the Mickey Whisker here. Yeah. That's right in the guts. Right. That is that. So this can go away. Yeah. All right. Let's so we'll drill this one deeper because this is a blunt hole. It does not go through. Not that I can say. So let's see. Oopsie. Oopsie. Yeah. Yep. So we'll go a little bit more gently. Gently. This one did come through on the other side. Okay. That is good. That is a good. And it is delicate because half of the hole, or 1/4 of the hole, is here somewhere. Is it half of it? Nah, a little bit less than half. Okay, we gotta go steady here. Not crazy, but steady. I'm just looking at the bottom when the drill will pop out, and it did. Okay, that's it. Right. Now this hole needs to be taken with extra caution, because well, I'll just start it. That's it. Oh shit. Okay. Shit. Wait. I have to unscrew that. Yeah. Maybe if I put the glove, I'll be able to undo it. Look at this thing. I was looking for that the other day. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, superstar. Okay. That's what we want. And then we're going to bring this down a bit. We'll finish it by hand. This is a machine thing, but still, I'm afraid that it might snip. That's better. A little bit more. A little bit more. I don't think so that we need any much more than that, because this one is only for the, yeah. Well, all I need to do now is to do the tops, and I'll do that with the drill. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me. Oops. Okay, that's a poor light there, but I'm sure you'll see that. What I need to do now, I'll need to make bolts for this. So I already found them. They are here, as you can see them on the table there. Okay, so all I need to do the square on the top. These are 8/8. Wait, you can't see bugger all. Not even I can see anything. So how can you see anything? Okay, can you see that? I'm sure you can. So these are 8.8 grade, which is strong enough for what needs to be. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to make a square on the top instead of that. The way I do things, I try to use what I have around the place, and I don't want to go to the shop. Okay, so that's about it. I'll show you once everything is done how that looks like. We got deburred nicely. I forgot totally that I need to make one of those things. So that's the next thing. I have found a bit of a bar, and I'm gonna make that now. So I'll put you on the stand. I won't put you on the stand because it's going to take too long for me to make that, but basically this is what I need to make. Not a big deal anyway. Once I'm near to the end, I'll switch you on, eh? Here we go, folks. We'll just drill and tap this end. Let me grab this bit of a thing. Okay, let's do it. Okay. I could have sharpened it just a little bit better, but it is what it is. I'm chucking a bit of this stuff inside because I want to go sort of halfway. Let me just see how deep that is. Needs to be 25 mil, but I might need to. Oopsie, a bit warm. 24. 24. We'll go a little bit more. Oop. That's better. That should be plenty. That should be heaps. Okay. All right. How deep we are, one more time. More than plenty. More than plenty. Okay. That's the speed I want. That is the speed I want. All right. Oh, sorry. Sorry guys, I pushed you. Okay. Let's do it. Hey, have messed here something. That's better. That's where we're going to stop. Maybe we'll push it a little bit more by hand. A little bit more. Wait. Yeah. Could go a little bit more. Where's that hand tap? Hand tap, where are you? Talk to me. It was on the same spot where I left it. Okay. That seems to me like it's bottom. All right. Good. A bit of a deburring. That's better. Yeah. Now, I need to do the what's the name? Grooving. Is it grooving? No, what's the name of this thing? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. So that's what I need to do, and I'll quickly change the tool and I'll get back to you then. Oh shit, you couldn't see bugger all. What a sickie. Sorry guys, I'll probably cut that out. It's a knurling time. Jesus, that's bloody good. Hey, maybe touch more, you reckon? All right, let's do it. A little bit more, that much. Okay. Bish. perfect. Now, I need to cut that. Let's hope that I can cut it with my homemade cutting tools. If not, I'll finish it off with either grinder or hacksaw, and then it should be alright, eh? But you never know, maybe this will work. Maybe. Okay. Okay. Something like that. Oops, too far. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. If this works, it'll work. If it doesn't work, there's always other ways of cutting it. It is 757 degrees out here. Maybe even more than that. And I'm sweating like a bloody pig. Mind you, I'm fat like a pig, but that's another story. Okay. Okay, let's see how we going for the height. How are we looking for the bloody height? But my crooked eye is perfect. So what we need to do, we need to straighten this thing up. Something like that. Okay. Doesn't matter. The tray is clean. If it goes in, I will pick it up. It should be roughly 3 mil. That is 3 mil, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Let's lock the carriage, so we have one issue less. Okay. I don't want to say too fast, but it's cutting. Okay. This is working fine. All I have to do, I have to make a bit of a clearance on that bar, and it would cut like a champion. So that will happen one of those days. What do I want? I want to do the bit of a chamfer. Right, so that is looking pretty nice. And because I'm chicken, I'll do the rest of it by hand. Yeah, I know where you are. Still needs to be a little bit more. I'll cut the thread all the way. There is no thread all the way. Then what I'll do, I'll go onto the small lathe and put the mandrel, 10mm mandrel, and clean this side up. But basically that's it, eh? That looks good. There's your quick makeup mandrel, 10mm bolt, thread rod, couple nuts, tight against each other, and that goes into the small light. Ladies and gentlemen, 4 bolts are done, and 5th one is what is that? Oh yeah, these 2 things. Okay, right, where was I? And the 5th one is inside the machine. Okay, easy peasy. Let me put you on the stand, and I will bring you a little bit closer, something like that, and away we go. That was heavy. That was heavy. Okay, we should know better, but it is what it is. It is what it is, mate. We should know that that is heavy. How did heavy come about? As a young fella, I was working at my next door neighbor business. My next door neighbor had a metal working business. He was quite successful. This was in an old communist day, in an old communist era. So there was a old fella called Tony. Well, he says to me, there was something small that he cut off with a grinder, and because he was an older fella, I jumped in to pick it up off the ground. And he says to me, "Oh, no, that's heavy." I said, "No, that's not heavy. That's light." I burned myself and I learned how heavy that was. It's the same thing with these things. You can't see the heat, and once you burn yourself, then you realize that that is heavy. But lucky that I have fingers which are heat resistant, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay, this is the last bit. And then all we need to do, a bit of a filing, and where are we? That's that. All I need to do is just a file along, and that's us. Okay, there we go. Lucky last. So these 4 are 8 grade, and this is this last one is some sort of a cowboy grade. But nevertheless, now that I know how, I'll make some more when the time comes. In saying that, guys, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes that mission. I'm extremely happy how that came about. To be honest with you, I wasn't thinking that I'm going to be able to do that, but I did it. And next time I'll make one more out of this bit. Until that time, guys, wishing you all the best. Thank you for watching, and come back again. Cheers.